Hello, gays, theys, and absolute babes. It's me, your boy, Momo, or once upon a time, Vega's Galaxy. We are now Momo's Galaxy because, well, I'm not really into MLP anymore. We tried to rebrand, but here I am, drawing My Little Pony once more. I just want to state straight off the bat, you know the thing I'm drawing over right now? I did that sketch, don't worry about it. I would have happily recorded me sketching the drawing, but I didn't have my setup at the time. Setup that's made up of duct tape and a 12-pound ring light. And a web camera. Oh, stream is gonna be fun. Yeah, legit, just don't worry about it. I drew it way before actually doing the speed paint. I think I did it on the... in July? I got the drawing somewhere, but I think I might have binned it, actually. Trashed it. So I think I drew it sometime in July, and I think it was August that I started to actually record and, record this drawing. Hey, and now I'm currently doing this voiceover on my birthday. In September, which is hilarious, for a video that will go up in October. So, people in October, hi, how are we? Well, I've never done a voiceover before, so it's a first. I thought it'd be interesting to do, and hopefully I can give you my thoughts and prayers, thoughts about the actual process I go through with these, to be honest, a rare-ass speed paints, or I guess what the cool kids now call them are time lapses, or what I do about these time lapses. Yeah, you know, just my thoughts and feelings. But to be honest, I had no idea what I was doing. I actually went to redraw the sketch beforehand, but kind of fell in love with it, and we've just kept it like this. For those who don't know, Alushy, or the Fluttershy Alucard from Hellsing Ultimate Abridged, technically, is a weird fusion that popped up when My Little Pony Friendship is Magic was really big. And there was a bunch of SMF animations, and I kind of fell in love with them. But there was just something about Alucard being fused with this very quiet, unknown quiet character I thought was really funny, and I kind of just gravitated toward it. So much so, I've made a speed paint for Alushy since 2016. I don't know, I'll do something. I'll put it in the card, the little eye in the top right corner of the video, so you can check the older speed paints out. But yeah, I've done a speed paint every 2 years since 2016. So it was 2016, 2018, 2020, and then I've made this speed paint on 2024. A bit of a 2-year hiatus. God, what? Sorry, it just clicked in my head how old this actual YouTube channel is. Jesus. Another quick tangent. The music you're hearing right now is from the original Hellsing OVA, I believe? I think it's an OVA. I might be wrong, actually. Hold on. I was wrong. It's not an OVA. It's just called Hellsing, and it was, it's 13 episodes long, aired from October 11th, 2001 to January 7th to 2002. But, the music's from the Raid soundtrack, which I thought originally in my other speed paints I used to use a mixture of different music. The music used in the actual Hellsing Ultimate Abridged series, a song called Vampire that I found online at some point, and also a song which was, I believe, is a blues, or is based on blues song that was used in one of these SMF animations. So, bit of fun history for you. So when I go quiet, I hope you enjoy the music. Well, maybe not even go quiet. I hope you enjoy the music that's playing underneath my horrible screechy voice. And I hope you really enjoy it. It's because I very much am in love with the original soundtrack. I'm kind of sad that he didn't bring it back for Ultimate. But beggars can't be choosers. Anyway, sorry. Getting back to the actual video. What I do the sketch, put it into Medivang, then make this draw over it, and then I'll block out colours, and then I'll shove it into MS Paint, and then we'll do the line art on MS Paint, because I prefer the line tool on it. Because I do not have, fun fact, the people, long-time viewers know, I do not own a tablet or a pen, so I use a mouse. People who use a trackpad are actual menaces to society, creative menaces to society. But here we are. But yeah, line art tool, MS Paint, 10 out of 10. As you could probably also tell that my paint looks a lot different to the one that's currently like on most windows, is because there is a cool thing somewhere called Classic Paint that you can get, and you'll be able to use this. What was it, like early 2010s MS Paint? They don't have the even older one that was on like the Windows Vista or whatever, you know, the OG one. But you know, it's what you grew up with. I grew up with Paint. I've refused to, one, buy another price tablet and pen just for me to break it when I could just buy a mouse, and two, it looks good. I'll say it. It looks good. I like how I draw. I enjoy using a mouse. I like being the haha hee hee. Guess what? I don't have a tablet. And the reaction's like, yeah, with it. You know, whatever. What am I doing? Also, no script. So I'm sorry, no script. We're just going with it. I don't really got much else to say. What am I meant to say? Like, I really don't like the fact of, like, that you just get, like, one pixel between stuff, so I make sure I either connect it up or I fill it in, because I really don't like it. I was based off the actual manga of Housing. Very good manga, because, oh, Jesus Christ. No, the eyes aren't really detailed in the manga, but they're even more detailed in the anime. Check that out. So, anyway, see, the reason why it's so long, I know some of my videos have been about this long before, but it's kind of long because there's a mixture of I want to, you know, talk you through stuff, and you know, just it's been a while. I wanted to catch up, but I didn't want the video to be too fast because I get motion sickness, and I don't really particularly want you guys to have motion sickness. I also don't want people to suddenly get like an epileptic seizure from it going too fast, as I know it probably wouldn't happen, but it's better to be safe than sorry. Remember, kids. God, I hate wings. And long-time viewers will know. I fucking hate wings. They are the bane of my existence. From Pegasides or bats, whatever the hell. I hate wings. Stop making Pegasi ponies. I will kill you. Also, the fact that my dig is that people don't make the wings big enough. The wings do not make sense for their OCs to carry them, to let them fly. So, like, why are they so itty bitty? Make them big, make them beautiful, make them drag across the floor, you know? I think it's just a better design choice, makes sense logically. Logical. But yeah, I didn't like the wings, they were too messy, so I went in further with the line tool again, and just kind of, you know, made it less sketchy. Actually followed the lines, made sure they connected up correctly. I will probably go in again and make sure the lines are sharpened to my liking, and also to make sure that, well, there's no bits flying off the sides. Jesus, I went through the wings 3 times. Jesus, I really wanted this picture to be good. Have you ever looked at bat, like the actual like hand bit of the bat's wings? Because it's essentially a hand with really big fingers. Like, the thumb's really cute, and like it's hand shaped. The way the fingers go into the actual palm is a really cool thing. Something I've looked at multiple times when trying to draw bat wings. I'm still yet to learn how to draw them like as if they were lowered or / tucked in. That just doesn't make sense to me, so I draw them out and extended because it's a better silhouette for 1, and 2, as I said, I have no idea how to make it work. Hey, flowy tail and stuff. When it gets to the shaded, I had no idea what I was doing. I didn't want to draw every single strand of the tail, so I just kind of went, yep, that'll do. Make it nice. You know, the good stuff. I will probably re-record this. Because no script. That's the one problem. If I have a script, I will sound stilted and not as, like how I am right now. But you know, here we are. For those who don't know as well, I guess over time I've like moved to. I've never really drawn proper MLP styled drawings. I've always made it my own, kind of tried to base them in, you know, actual pony / horse anatomy, but you can't win with, you know, fictional multicolored technicolor ponies. You're not gonna win, and you're not gonna, especially not gonna win when the pony is based off an anime vampire man. You're not gonna win. Just, you know, have fun with it. I don't know where that line of thought went. Yeah, have fun with designs. Draw what you want to draw, but my ponies are mostly, I try to base them in a realm of like semi-realistic proportions. I have not seen a horse in like 6 years. Oh, these. Have you ever like done the Freddy bits of like a dress or something and just been like, I hate this. This Freddy bit sucks. That's what I was like about those shoulders. I had no idea what I was doing about those shoulders, but I just gave up. I went, yep, that's good enough. It'll hide the. Ooh! It will hide the wing. Oh, are we onto the. We'll do it onto lineup. We're onto the colouring, ladies and gents. Gays, days, and whatever else. I probably made this the hardest thing in my life. I was like, yes, I'll do colours before, it'll be easy. No! I should have just filled it out, and I filled it out. Get rid of it. I think I'd do it in a bit, actually. I should have just selected the hair, no colours, and just filled it in. But no, I had to do it the tricky way. Here we go, this is what I mean. Get rid of the colour and then bring it back. I had some layering issues. Oh, I say layering issues. There's a couple of colours on different layers that I kind of forgot to do. Like, put on the proper layers. And then I went back and I went, that's not right, and then I changed it. People, by the way, people are drama queens about their layers. Like, they do one thing on the layer incorrectly, and it's just ruined for the rest of them. Just come on, chill. It's fine. You've gone this far without noticing about it. You're fine. Just fucking, you know, suffer. Suffer the consequences. It's fine. You learn from this. Your drawing is not ruined because you drew something on the wrong layer. We're doing the eyes. The eyes are my favourite part because the eyes are the windows to the soul, and you can make them so pretty with like burn, add, colours, highlights. It's so fun. Same for the glasses too. Fucking glasses are underrated. People don't get creative enough with glasses. Oh, onto the dreaded shading. We're almost there, ladies and gents. We have like what's 15 minutes to 22. I'm gay. I can't do math. 7 minutes. We got 7 minutes left ish, and we're on the shading, which is good. This is always the telltale sign that we're nearly there. So with my shading process, I normally go in with those, you know, those colours in the palette there, which is actually just colours from MS Paint, because it's just easier to sketch with them. That's how my brain likes it. Instead of trying to guess them, I just have them on the palette, and we suffer. We suffer. So normally I go with a blue to do the what I call the basic base shading, which is just the general what's in the background, what's in like the middle ground, and then very little on the foreground, just like, again, basic as hell. And then yeah, we just like, we go in, we do really basic shapes and color it, try to sort of, hey, this is the tail thing I was on about. I had no idea what I was doing. I just kind of guessed with what is it, the airbrush tool. Hey, people say don't use the airbrush tool. I think it's really fun. And as you can see, because it's in the multiply section, it's on the reds, it's really dark. And then we go in with a second lot of colours where the hat would cast a shadow, or what I will call the anime shading. You know the shading when there's a hat that covers like half the face with just really dark black shading. I had a pause here. I must have done something. And or when they have glasses, where like the glasses actually, oh, not like the glasses, not actually like they don't show the eyes either. That's the other one. And then this third lot of shading, which is obviously purple, which is what I call the, you know, what makes sense, the direct shading of being under something. So the hat just being on the top, so it's not full, it's just like a little bit, the tongue, the neck, the clothing, just like, you know, not a generalized shadow, it's more just what's under the other thing. Add a shadow. Another good way of doing shadows, or showing that something is on top of another, is actually making the lines bolder. So you see this, I'm pointing at the screen like you can see. You see like how this ribbony, the shitty thing that I really hate, if you make that really bold, and then make your line weight smaller and smaller, it will actually give a really cool effect to show that that ribbony shoulder thing is actually on top of everything else, and it's in the foreground more so than the back leg, which is more obviously closer to the background. Also, can I show people, can I say, people who like have shading down to a T, that they have a genuine rendering / shading style, I envy y'all. It's so beautiful that people have a way of doing it. I can name a couple people from the top of my head, a couple of friends, a couple of people I look up to. Well, I look up to multiple people, I won't lie, but like their styles are so beautiful. I really dislike shading just because I feel like it's not needed, but it can elevate a piece of work. That's why I've like tried to make myself do it more, especially with commissions. Hey, commission's open, by the way. So yeah, people who enjoy shading, who have a genuine shading style, I envy you. You're amazing. Keep doing what you do. People who draw in general, artists, claymation art, clay sculptors, all kinds of artists, singers. You do you. You're doing amazing. 10 out of 10. You gotta love that. We gotta love people who are dedicated to the arts. Can you tell I'm just fucking spitballing at this point? I ran out of stuff. Like, what else am I meant to say about my shading, huh? I do it in basic bitch colors from Emma's paint, make sure everything's done nicely. And then, like, I change the colors. I make them prettier. I make them work. Like, I was really happy with the colors I chose for this. I also changed the eyes at like in the last 2 minutes of this. I think we're actually getting there. We're doing the glasses and we're doing the eyes, you know, the most important part. Which, again, fun fact, I think with each of my different Alushys, I'm like, okay, I need to draw the glasses, I need to draw the hat, and then I realize I can't draw the hat, or I realize the eyes are super complicated. How the hell am I meant to, like, put glasses on top of these? But I think I found a really nice middle ground with this. I think I really stylized. Oh look, my old drawings at the top corner. I really stylized this. I tried my best to replicate the eyes from, I think that's the 2018 drawing? Or maybe the 2020 drawing. No, that's the 2021. Because I really like the eyeshadow on it. It was really good. Look, the shinies! The shading of the eyes are beautiful. I always make sure the eyes always remain unshaded no matter, and then I do the eyes separately, because I think the eye should be one of like the draws to a drawing, I guess. Bullshitting right now. here I am, changing colours. I think I'd go with like her, the opposite colours of her to like give it a highlight, and there we go. I went in to do this. I added the blue bits, so I was like, yeah, this looks good. Just little bits on the metal of the teeth. Show that they're like shiny. I did it also with the tongue to make it look like it's glistening, same for the teeth. I tried to do what make the necktie look like it was made out of silk, but I was like, I got no time for this, I'm bored. But I made an attempt, and that's what matters really. But that is the end. I hope you all liked it, and I hope I'll see you again.